Hey guys, welcome back to my Factorio Chill 100 times Let's Play. We are currently at the stage where we need to be building some lovely green science. We have currently just got the green circuits ready to be able to do that. And yeah, we've got a bunch of red science done, which is currently over the top of what we actually need, but it'll do. Yes, green science, we've got lots planned for this. Now, first thing we need inserters, which we're going to leave a gap because I don't know how many green circuits we do actually need. So we're just going to leave a space so we can add more later if need be. Well, that should be enough, but also I know if I leave it to be enough, it won't be enough. So I'm going to get rid of these trees as well because they're kind of being a pain. Once we get green science underway, we should then be able to get some stuff to defend ourselves. Or like cars and that kind of thing. And better weapons as well. We might do it up here, because then that leaves a few rows of issues, I guess. Now, we need... Do I know how many? I don't want to do it lined up though, just for a me thing. Because one of you needs... You know, in gears, don't you? I did forget about that. Okay. Then. Do direct insert for iron gears. You know, I probably could, couldn't I? Might not be the most efficient way. You also need iron though, so what we might do... this is a bit awkward actually. Like I said, I don't really plan stuff out, we kind of just wing it. So iron down the middle. My brain needs to get working. What do we want to do? So we need... trying to think, can I get... Okay, that could work. Do iron gears over this side, and then I need to go pick up more thingies. Get output there. Input. Then out. Should be good, I think. I think that's fine. So iron goes in there. Anything else should... Oh, we need, okay. Do is have input on there. Output on there. Which will then be the, turn you around. I think that should be good. I don't know how many of these to do. I'm not going to do them. I mean, could probably work it out, but I do just kind of like winging it. So simply can just build a line of them, and pretty much should be more than enough. Because I know green circuits pretty much 1-to-1, so... And these are also... I need one to be fair. So yeah, we're definitely going to OTT a little bit. My kind of way I build stuff is as long as there's enough to go around, I'm not too concerned. If I'm overproducing, that's fine. I'd rather overproduce than underproduce, because if you underproduce, you can have issues. Overproducing, I mean, don't think there's any real downside to it. Only thing I think was make stuff take long to build, but that's kind of a regardless thing, so. It'd be nice to get bots at some point though. too far away to be fair. I think we need blue signs for bots, I think. Which really aren't that bad to get. Grab some. Can we go for inserts quite quickly? So the base is coming along quite nicely though. It's a little bit messy, but it's not too bad. It's kind of like a starter base. It's doing the job. Do I need any more? Yeah, I do need more of these as well. I'm kind of flying through a lot of resources, I'm not gonna lie. For them, I can put lights down as well. I do like having this stuff though, because it means everything's basically where I need it. Okay. Once we've got the green science underway, if we've got enough supply, there's two things we might have to do. Is that wall broken? Damaged, okay. But once we get the green science done, we can then either expand our iron production, which probably will be having issues, or we can expand our research lab amount. So we've only got 100, I say only, we've got 150, which it'll be enough to get it done, but it won't really be done in any sort of like quick way. So we might be better to upgrade that sooner rather than later. As I don't think it'll be too bad a thing to do. Kind of a modest amount we're building here, I'm not gonna lie. Could definitely build more, but I know with these you don't need too many. Again, not really counting or anything, we're just kind of getting it going. Also, as I mentioned, this doesn't matter too much. As long as it's making red signs, it's good, because later on we'll have a dedicated like place for research. So just use trains in and out, simple. It's kind of the way I want to do it, because it's the way I've not done it before, and I feel it'll mean basically break up our play. Because when I played the game for the first time, or like my first playthrough where I completed it, like launched the rocket, done all that, I basically just had one main base that just had everything go down the middle. I think it's called like a bus type base. Everything just went straight down the middle, and then I had lines coming off and it went to make stuff, and then if I ran out, to put more stuff down the middle. It's kind of like the, I'd say, ideal way to play the game, but play the game however you see fit pretty much. But it did make it quite an easy way to actually like finish stuff. I want to do something a little bit different than my base, a little bit like split. It will just give me a different problems to solve pretty much, which is what I love with this game. You can figure out so many ways to make stuff work, and there is no correct way. There is more optimal ways, but they're not any more correct than any other way you find, so. I think this is going to look like quite a nice base. Alright, iron needs to go in. Then also what I can do is once we get bots as well, I can then make a blueprint of like say a red science base, slap it down with the blueprint, bots can go build it, job done. So I can be building these, like I could technically later on, if I had this base be like a decent size and not be overly big or waste of space, just copy it, slap it down somewhere, bots will go build it. Which basically means expanding will be as easy as I see fit, pretty much. which is what you want to consider. Especially since we got on, like, in case you missed like the first episode where I showed this, to build the rocket we'll need 100,000 of every science pretty much. And like for this 250,000, and our goal is to basically research everything. Including this, which I've never done the space science stuff, because you have to do it through rocket silos, I think. I'm not too sure, but yeah. I've got that to learn as well. Plenty of exciting stuff for us to kind of work towards. Being able to plan a base that can go big will be very useful. Because I don't know, we'll probably need... So our science per minute was around, I think, 300 currently. Then we got 150, and if it's a 30-second thing, doubles it pretty much. So it's about 300 science per minute. So we will probably need to go up to about 500 labs. That's without the beacons or anything, so that'll be for like in-game 500 labs. For now we won't need that, because I don't think we could even support that unless we had the blue belts, so not too concerned. I need to put power down, don't we? That would help. Get some more of these. Get all the power down, then we'll get supplies in and then we should be good. So I do enjoy building these sort of things. I don't think when we get bots though, it'll be fun because then I can spend more time making something more optimal and then just make it bigger pretty much. Which in itself should be pretty fun. Because I haven't done a stupid amount with bots. Right, we need iron to go down the middle. Where is my iron? There you are. Oh. Did not mean to get rid of you. There we go. Well, that should be in the right place, I hope. We also needed... wrong place, didn't I? Yep, I did. I've been dumb. Okay. Mistake. I'm just going to skip up some of this. Good things I did actually suck it all up, so that's helpful. Should be hopefully sufficient. And we should have a lot more iron gears than I need. We didn't do our green circuits, which we done in the last episode. Didn't see that trick there. Just blended right in. Green circuits go in. Should get stuff come out. Yeah, the iron's going to be an issue. Considering this is iron at pretty much as big as it can go right now. And that's it without it having red science draining it. And we're going to need another iron supply for this place. It should be producing quite a lot. We had to get a rough idea if we go on like 5 seconds. Yeah, 500 a min. That one. We won't need any more than that. 600 a min. Yeah, it's plenty. Because these produce so quickly. That needs an input difference though. The green science is keeping up just about, so definitely will be sufficient for the time being. Obviously, like I said, there is going to be an iron issue because you can already tell that like it's splitting itself quite badly, and that's not including its entire side being used, which is arguably quite big. Yeah, iron issue is definitely going to become a problem, but we already knew that. And now we're going to make that problem slightly worse because next we go look at here, we need transport belts, which are actually really easy to make, but they are just iron. The best thing in the world. We want to leave a little bit of space. I'm going to clear a lot of these trees. Which I would kind of like to shoot them down or something, but A, it's not actually that quick, and also it's useful with it. I do wish there was a way to actually, I know there is a way. I do wish there was a way I currently had available to me to get rid of all these trees. It's an issue with having quite a dense place of trees. It's great for pollution, I can get rid of it, but not great for when you want to actually build something. I do think we might be able to build it close to this actually, because 600 inserters a minute is pretty much on the top limits of what I will ever need, and it could even be higher than that. I don't know. I don't know if it's a sustainable thing though, but I mean, we should be good. I don't, like I said, we don't, this area is going to be massive. Transport belts are just iron and iron gears, so straightforward. So you need a bunch of iron gears, can pretty much direct insert maybe. Yeah, I think we're just going to do it. I always forget I need to leave another gap than what you expect. There we go. We're just going to do a nice simple... I don't know how many of these to do. Maybe 10? Do a little double insert. Then if I cleared all the trees. Just simply have you run down on both sides. Gap just in case. There's plenty of room here. Leave a gap if we need more, we can get more, so... Again, I'm going to be overproducing these. As I mentioned earlier, overproducing is better than underproducing. Now, will I have enough iron to produce this amount? No, but that's something we can get. Basically, we should be able to supply each side trees. I don't know if 5's going to be enough. Stuff I should probably know. And do we want to use blue ones? Maybe. And it's fairly simple design though. To be fair, the early game designs are pretty straightforward. So when you get fluids involved, which when my brain starts to hurt, I mean, we're a little bit away from fluids, not too far though. My brain more has issue with like knowing what to use fluids for because it's kind of something you got to constantly keep on top of. Not too concerned with that really, as of right now. I do remember when I done my first playthrough, because I didn't understand quite how like pipes worked too well. I used to use the assemblers, and you can let me show a new one actually. Do assemblers which It's quite a cool thing. I don't have the option. Basically, you can make it so they can drain, so you can put a pipe into them, and then put, I think it's a barrel, and you can fill it up with whatever fluid you need to get out of it, pretty much. And also, I've done anything fluid related, pretty much, for like the mid to late game stuff. Was I just used assemblers and barrels to transport it, because piping was kind of confusing me at the time. So definitely there's a ways you can do stuff. Right, now we just need you. So many inserters. I wish like there was a way to do like a predetermined like set amount, so you don't have to constantly manually click. Kind of like with the power poles. Obviously, once you get parts, you could do that yourself. But that should be. I've done it wrong. Hold up. I haven't done an output. That's what we're missing. There we go. Wondered why I was like, everything looks right, but I'm missing one vital bit. A little bit snug, but actually it should be fine. Inserters. Should give us plenty of belts. Don't forget an iron issue, because ideally we're going to have to do like, these need so much iron. Power. Again, bring it to life and then we should be good. Definitely gonna suck up a lot of iron. We won't see that problem until we start researching something. Then you'll see how bad the problem is. Which I could solve it early, but I kind of want to show the problem. But you'll see bits of it, but you won't see the full effect of how bad it can actually be. It's currently, you have to see this thing. We've got plenty of iron going through. Wonderful. So when I start researching something, there's not going to be enough demand. Get these connected, because now it's going to drag you up. Kind of wish you were on the other side actually, but that's perfect. So you're going to go up to there, you're going to go into there. Connect these. Oh, it's so satisfying. Love it. Now, what we do want is want to put them onto that side. Would be the ideal solution. A little bit of a pain. That's wrong. Getting my brain confused. Okay, no idea. So my bit of like spaghetti comes in handy. There we go. A little bit jank, but got that. So yes, we are severely overproducing belts. I could have done only one side of this, to be fair. Should be fun. Might as well just for... Yeah, like this is an issue. Don't have nowhere near enough. Just do this for, no, wrong. Perfect. See, we don't have our own issues, but later. Right, that's that done. Now we've got both items we need for green science, which now just means our job is to take you to where we're going to do green science. Because I want you to kind of be at the top. Not that far to the top, to be fair. Because we kind of want to do you like where all the trees are. Once we get that done, loop it around, down, and then feed into this side of the belt. Then it'll go round, and then we got green signs. So it should be relatively straightforward. It should be good, actually. Don't know how many we're going to need. I'm going to assume a good amount. How long do they take to make? 6 seconds. Yeah, a few of them then. Considering you take 5 seconds. Actually, there are a lot of red ones though, but that's a little bit overkill. Depends how much half a belt of ones can do. The number to it, I do not know, nor do I care too much about the number, to be fair, because we're going to be upgrading to red belts fairly soon, which red belts mean you can get a lot more on them, double to be precise. And then once you get blue belts, I believe they do 45 items a second, so not as big an upgrade, but like still a lot of items on it. Let's do for the time being. Kind of clear the trees as we go. We're going to need to utilise a lot of space. Good thing is that this is going to be super straightforward. I'm going to do a double line. Do double line probably. You go through here. Yeah, double line should be good because I believe I've been correct about this. Yeah, cool. The splitters actually still keep it on the correct side, which is perfect. Again, we're going to build a lot more than what we're going to need and probably can use. I done that wrong again. You know what? It's a left or a right click, and I always forget which one it is. I always doubt myself and then still press the wrong side again. So this game, there's a lot of shortcuts for it, to be fair. What do we need? Start off with this, I think, because I just want to get a small scale of it started. Get in, out. Because we're going to be having a lot more than what the belts can handle. Which is kind of just the way it's going to be. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Can go... How long do we want to go? Probably to about there. I do a ghost blueprint just because you can zoom out the map, which is wonderful. There you go. That should be enough. Don't know how many we're going to get. Obviously, if we need more, we can build more. It's not an issue. There's rocks as well, great. Do kind of regret building what I built. I do think the trees have helped us quite a lot. Geez, I need to get rid of some of this wood. Kind of, just do that. Gets rid of a bit of it anyway. Scale start, it'll be good. Because I mean, once we get stuff researching, and then what we want to do is bring these together. Then go onto that, onto a central line, and then we'll bring it up. And it can go along. Again, not the neatest thing ever, but it'll do the job. Right. Again, really simple this area. We've done most of the more complex stuff. Just a case of getting it in. Again, so many inserters. It's kind of satisfying though. Ah, that saves me a run. Kind of wish I could have a belt of these following me all the time. It'd be wonderful. Right. Just a place. Good thing as well is where I've put all these turrets on the outside, power's really easy to get to. The amount of times I've spent like, I'd build something and then you have to go run all the way back to like the nearest power station you have or power pole. It's kind of tiresome, whereas with this, there's power always nearby. Okay. Now we're going to need more of these. Definitely. I don't know if we're going to have nowhere near enough with this. I definitely... See him in... Okay. It's not awful actually. Obviously it's very fluctuated numbers. 60. It's not great. But we got plenty of them. We'll finish building it then. I thought this might have been too many, but it does have quite a long like craft time. Yeah, we probably will have to go bigger than this anyway. What we will do though, because the system works, so just quickly do a bit of counting. 26. So we go 26 all the way to... I mean, we'll need more. There we go. It's a really useful thing to do, but I just forget it every time. Get all these in. It might still be enough, I hope. Just do. Considering as well that many, we only need probably about 300 per minute. I'm hoping we got enough for. Again, you could do the maths to figure it out, but the issue with doing that for this playthrough is I will spend a lot of time not speaking if I'm trying to do maths, which obviously isn't quite the vibe of the video we're going for. So Unless I've done like heavily editing, but then I kind of feel like I want to show the full process I'm having, which with maths, I don't think anyone wants to hear my full process with maths. Because there was a time with maths I used to be really good when I was younger. But with a lack of not using it, it really, like, my brain does not do maths very well anymore. Some a lot quicker to do because everything's already pre-done. Right, we've got something. It probably might not be enough, but we'll figure that out later. I mean, there's going to be other issues before that. Let's now kind of run this around the top. Then we'll connect it into the base with everything. Honestly. Oh, that's too many trees. I hate trees. So many trees. I wouldn't mind if you could rotate the camera around. So I could see you on the other side of the trees. Something there. Oh. Big fan of using them. So many trees. Whose idea was it to build in a forest? Would love to meet him. Oh wait, it was me. To be fair again, once you get bots, I'm pretty sure they can destroy trees as well. I feel like at that point I might have a more fun thing unlocked. Such a long way around this, but should keep it kind of neat and tidy, hopefully. I don't know if I run on the bell, wouldn't it? Just go down here. And in half an hour, they would finally have caught up. Oh, that's so nice. I love seeing just like full belts. I got one. That's annoying. Okay. I'll put down a radar. And then we do need to light up the place as well, actually. Research tank and see the potential issue we may have. Because there will definitely be one. Actually, I might research something now. We want 12k, 20k, 10k. Automation might not be a bad thing actually. It's only 4,000 as well. 15 seconds. Or can I get something for? We'll see with you. See what we get with you. Don't have anything yet because I need to get into the actual thing. Oh yeah, radar. That's what I was gonna go do. Radars. Much space for that, but never mind. Let me slap down some lights. And I feel like I've done that every time. Just forget I need to actually have power on them. So when something goes wrong, we can see the problems. That's wrong. Don't care about how well lit up it is, to be fair, as long as it's some lighting. Again, once we get blueprints, all that parts, everything will be a lot more. Now, let's have a look. So, currently, 2 per minute, 166 hours currently. That's going to drop down heavily though. But as you can see, the iron is already having issues, which is going to have an effect on that. Notice is once this one starts taking more from it, no issues. Okay, it's going down. Curious about how far down the line does it get? because if it can get down, I don't know how much we're producing in a minute. 250. So it might get down. My prediction is it should get down to about somewhere. Should reach this bottom row, I think. Oh, that's for them ones, isn't it? Okay, yeah. I wonder what this line was, and I low-key forgot. Take a while, because every time it gets further, he's stacking them up. That's not too bad. That's 72 signs per minute. Going around the corner now. Yeah, we can get a decent bit down this row. Actually, yeah, to be fair, might make it down the entire row. But the thing is it going to be a consistent thing down there? I think it might, because it's already backing up a little bit. So I kind of do 2 lines into one. Because that way you get what's going on with the red, so it does back up. And you don't have to worry too much about issue. Red is like fully backed up right now, so. Okay, it's making its way down. 137 signs per min. I think it might be alright. It's actually seems to be producing more than we're making. Consuming more than less than we're making. 133 a min. I don't think we're at maximum. Yeah, there's a lack of inserters, which is due to lack of iron, which we're not at all surprised about. Yeah, so we're not working on maximum thing, because the issue is you don't really want to split anything too much, because it does then impact how much you can actually use. Green circuits though, we are good for. Actually, yeah, we're not using any for that though. I mean, it's coming along. All labs are working, okay. Should be 250, yeah, I'll do. Did you get up to 300? Should do enough, so. It's, the good news is we've done it to build enough, and this is not even an efficient amount, pretty much. But we can solve that by literally just adding more iron, which probably in the next episode we'll get this fully ored, mined, whatever you want to call it, extracted. There you go. Put that into the furnaces, and then we'll send it pretty much into this area to wherever there's a line here, send a full belt of iron. So then they can get as much as they want. I might even disconnect it from this previous smelter. Because as you can see down here, the belt's full. Like there can be no more physically going into this belt. Up here though, there's issues that are occurring, and that's only going to get worse as this drains more of the red signs. It's pretty, it's working. Does need more iron, that's the only real bad thing. Now I should also probably check power. The power hasn't jumped up too much, because we got 500 of these, uses 5.9, 200 of these uses 5.5, 168. So yeah, the main thing is going to be the miners. They're going to drain a lot, because we're going to get a bunch of them down. Because it's quite a big ore patch actually. I mean, 15 million ore should do for this base. I don't know if we'll do blue in here. Blue's quite a way away. Actually, no, not really. Do unlock, follow account, what was it? Unlock bots, I genuinely can't remember. Yeah, robotics, and yeah. To be fair, 5,000. We've only got to unlock quite a few things, but I think, to be fair, it's not too much expensive. I've kind of done some of the more expensive stuff currently, so it should be fun. So yeah, I think this is where we're going to leave it for today. As it's been successful, we've got all our labs now functioning again, which is a great thing. We can queue up some stuff. They're going to take a while, probably the next episode maybe. Once we've got them done, we can improve all our belts. We'll probably go red for everything. Those things, we'll see. But yeah, in the next episode we shall probably increase our iron production and just kind of tidy up the base a little bit. And see what goes then. Might kill some biters as well, as a potential. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed. I'm feeling nice and relaxed. If you are, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.